Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Warcraft replay here. As we get into it, we have Lyn spawning in as the red orc in the bottom left. He did indeed queue up random, as shown on the overlay. Did get kind of lucky getting his main, I guess, so yeah. I don't know what I should do whenever a random pops up. Do I use the panda or use just whatever race they end up with? I'm pretty sure I'm kind of wishy-washy on that one. I'll just keep the panda for this, cause yeah, I mean, I have it, why not use it? Chaemiko spawning in as the blue human on the top right. This is the third time these guys are playing each other on the ladder, at least on the channel. Fairly recently too. 139 was judging by how slowly I uploaded these a couple months ago. Yeah, we're on the map Concealed Hill, still on 1.326.
Work complete.
Yeah,
Work complete.
I guess it's because of the pandemic that things are slow. Who knows really. So Lyn's gonna be going for Farseer first. I believe this was not what he went in the previous game. I believe it was Blade Master Torrent Chieftain. This time around, Farseer first. I was really wanting to cast Lyn versus TH in the Doyul Cup number 5 or number 6, but that was already covered by Back to Warcraft, and yeah, kind of unfortunate. But he also went Farseer first in that series as well, so I'm not sure if this is going to be what Orc plays in this human matchup from now on, because yeah, he kind of did it the entire series. So we'll see how it goes. What Lyn did in particular was Farseer into Torrent Chieftain, and then he rushed Berserkers. But yeah, TH went Griffin Rush, I believe. So I'm not sure if the trolls were to respond to the griffins, or if the griffins were to respond to the trolls. So we'll have to wait and see. But Early Scout was able to see that the Farseer is going to be the first hero hat for Lyn, and Chaemiko is just going to be getting himself a free wolf there. He needs to be careful not to give too many wolves over, because that almost gave him that level 2. +6 claws for the Archmage here at the Ogre Warrior camp. This one's not being taken by Lyn, as we are having a good number of footmen actually on the front lines here. I'm not sure what they're intending to do. More wolves being annoying. They are doing some pretty good chip damage onto the Archmage, but like I said before, they need to be extremely careful not to get that level 2 over. Ideally, you'd want your opponent to be on the brink for as long as possible. And you can see there that the most recent elemental dropping the Archmage to 100 mana there. Yeah, I have no idea what these footmen were doing, but they are being chased by a grunt. Fast tick for both sides, I believe. Lyn is about 50% more ahead of his opponent. We're just going to wake up the turtle camp here. Lyn is going to be pressuring, and the Archmage is going to be running away a little bit. Elemental is going to expire, so that's no experience for the Farseer. And the turtle goes over to the Archmage there, so level 2 for him. Item is going to be the Cloak of Shadows. I'm not entirely sure if the Farseer is going to risk getting surrounded and picking the item there, so apparently he was slow on the draw anyway. Archmage is going to pick that up. Grunt is going to get surrounded, but we might be able to trade a footman for that kill, and it seems like the Grunt might actually just get out of there. Okay, so not entirely bad for Lyn. Is going to resummon his wolves, and he needs to be careful about his mana as well. Tier 2 about to be completed. Arcane Tower is down, so the wolves won't be able do that much pressure on the econ there. You can see feedback damage doing a ton to that wolf. Archmage just gonna heal with the Fountain of Health on the side. Bestiary, Warmill, Spirit Lodge, so it could be Berserkers. The Bestiary is a little weird for me. Could just be for the Kodo Beasts, or we might have, I don't know, because Bestiary Spirit Lodge is no longer a thing, I would say, since the Spirit Walkers got moved over to the Turon Totem.
Our town is under attack. Work complete.
Yeah, here comes the Archmage trying to be a bit harassive. The Eternal Chieftain coming out second with Endurance Aura. That is kind of a sad sight to see. Warstomp could have maybe opened up a couple of potential picks, but for now it seems like the Farseer needs to be pulled over here to try and defend. Alright, Bestiary is going to go down. We are going to have a couple of Shaman popping out here from the Spirit Lodge. The Warmill, I'm pretty sure it will indicate that we're going to see some Troll Headhunters being popped out here. The Bestiary is just the major question mark for me, as Chaemiko, I believe, steals another close-up attack here from Lin's own Ogre Warrior camp. So that is kind of bad for Lin, at least. Chaemiko's looking really good right now. Archmage could maybe use a little bit more health, but he does have that TP scroll just in case. Bestiary is going to be researching Ensnare, as well as Berserker Strength from the barracks. Mountain King has popped out. There he is. He does have Stormbolt, and he did try and go for a grunt kill, but the Archmage is being super low, thankfully. Actually no, his Boots of Speed got transferred over to the Mountain King, so yeah, lucky that the Archmage didn't eat a couple more Thunderbolts. I'm surprised that Chaemiko is applying so much pressure despite being so down in supply. We do have Griffin Aviaries being placed down here, and it is going to be spotted by the Spirit Wolf, so this does look like the Lin vs TH game, to be honest. So Troll Headhunters are being produced as well. Raiders, I'm not sure if Raiders were in the mix on the TH Lin game, but they'll be pretty effective in locking down these Griffins here. Castle Tech's about to be completed. The Blacksmith is already done, so these Griffin Aviaries just waiting on that tier 3 just to start producing those Griffins. Level 2, level 1 versus level 2, level 2. Yeah, Turn Chieftain. Fun fact, 1 second increased cooldown on his Warstomp doesn't really make that much of a difference, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna still be seeing him quite a bit. I mean, at least it's not like at least it didn't completely make the Shadowhunter irrelevant. It's just yeah, pretty equal balance between Turn Chieftain or Shadowhunter second. Farseer is going to maybe pick up a free footman for himself there. There we go, nicely done. Mountain King's just going to Stormbolt that Trapper.
We're under attack!
Yeah, Kodo Beast I did hear. There it is. So, yeah, it looks pretty, looks like a pretty well-rounded comp here from Lin, to be honest. Overlord is going to go down Medallion of Courage. That is plus Strength and Intelligence. Probably the ideal item for the Turn Chieftain here. Increasing both tankiness as well as mana. So, yeah, really couldn't have asked for a better item. More Headhunters being added to the mix here. We are sticking to Stronghold Tech, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure how effective Headhunters would be compared to Berserkers when it comes to dealing with the Griffins, but I guess Lin is just spent his resources on this expansion here, which is about to be completed. Griffins are on the way, however, for Chaemiko. Here we go with a fight here. Pally third for Chaemiko, so this unit should look to last quite a long time, I would say. Storm, we are going to have a TV scroll being channeled here as Holy Light. Ooh, I believe, yeah, Griffin was about to die, but thankfully TV scroll was pretty well timed and didn't really focus down that Griffin. We do have Staff Sanctuary being utilized here now, as, yeah, other than the Paladin, not much in terms of healing. Ensnare onto the Griffin, and that might go down, there we go, but that is in exchange of that one Raider.
Work complete. Research
3 Griffins
complete.
in the air might be a little too much for Lin to chew, so, yeah, how many trolls he has? He only has like 2 trolls, so he really needs
We're
to
under attack.
be on point with his ensnares, which he only has 1 ensnare, so, yeah, with this many Griffins versus Raiders, it's probably not a wise idea. Long distance Stormbolt, and that is just going to be a dead troll. Yeah, downside for Troll Headhunters, despite having pretty good armor typing, they just have not that much health, I guess, to face tank Stormbolts and just Thunderhammers.
We're under attack.
So, supply-wise, it looks pretty even. 37 versus 37. It's just that the quality of units is kind of favoring Chaemiko, as basically all of the Troll Headhunters have been taken down. Shaman is going to go down himself, as we do have a Stormbolt, a Warstomp onto the Archmage. Is he going to go down? He is indeed going to go down. He wasn't able to purchase the TV scroll. He did try to purchase the healing scroll, but yeah, Chaemiko wasn't quick with his mouse there to activate it, or keyboard.
Our town is under attack.
Yeah, Turn Chief's needs to be careful. He does have another War Stomp to use, but the 4 Griffins are a bit of a problem. Mountain King down to about 125 is going to pop that invuln there. And we have 5 Griffins in the air right now for Chaemiko, so Lin probably doesn't want this fight, as a Stormbolt is going to pick up the Turn Chieftain there. Level 3 kill is going to be pretty devastating for the Orc player. Are we going Fortress Tick? No, we're still not going Fortress Tick for Lin, so yeah, I'm not sure if even Wind Riders are the necessary answer. I think he really needs to go into Bat Riders, maybe? Do we have Animal Training done? It does seem like we have Animal Training, so yeah, actually I'm not even sure about Bat Riders anymore. +1/+1 armor, or +1/+1 upgrades. Bat Rider Suicide Run is also affected by armor, so yeah, with Devotion Aura as well, I'm pretty sure you need like 3 Bat Riders for 1 Griffin, which is not ideal. Yeah, this is not looking good for Lin, unfortunately. He does have more supply, which is like so surprising to see. So we'll see how it goes. I just really don't think that the type of units Lin has would beat whatever Chaemiko can bring. Those peasants are going to die, which is going to be rather unfortunate. The altar is trying to be repaired to try and keep this Mountain King popping out here, and I think they might be able to stall long enough for the Mountain King to pop out. No, never mind. Chaemiko's actually going to cancel it and revive him through the altar, the tavern instead.
We're under attack.
Okay, here we go here. 31 versus 59. Lin surprisingly has such a huge supply advantage. There goes a grunt there. Direwolves also on the field. Those raiders are going to just run away. Not even going to try and fight back. Yeah, that was actually really bad for Chaemiko. I'm surprised he didn't have a TV scroll available, because yeah, he was supposed to run back home. He lost all of his peasants, and that is going to buy so much time for Lin.
Ready to
No,
ride.
this is not good. Paladin does not have Divine Shield. He does have an invuln just in case. And so here we go, another one rider going to go down. Second one is going to fall very soon as another volley goes and finishes it off. War Stomp onto the backline here, and the heroes are looking very endangered right now. Invuln Potion could get transferred over to the Paladin, but it seems like just frontal healing is going to be enough. Ensnare onto the Paladin, but I believe we're going to have a surround onto the Archmage instead. War Stomp, will we have it? We just got another ensnare there, and probably a War Stomp to finish the deal. Never mind. Paladin is going to keep that Archmage for a very long time. Griffins are going to finish off the Raiders, as the Farseer is the next target. War Stomp is going to stun both the heroes, but yeah, Lin's not actually not able to successfully lock down any of those human heroes there. However, he is able to take down basically all the peasants for Chaemiko. Chaemiko only has one on the field right now, and the rest are in the castle. Huge contrast between Lin with 2 bases, so yeah, despite those griffins being really scary, Lin is just,
We're under attack.
he's basically ignoring them, and
Thor, master.
he might actually just be able to win in the long run. Because, yeah, I mean, Chaemiko, 150 gold, he basically has to spend all of that trying to rebuild his peasants. But here comes the attack once again. Chaemiko,
Research complete.
it's not that big of an attack, to be honest, as we are going to have Chaemiko trying to sanctuary one of those peasants there. I mean, the lives of those peasants is very, very valuable, but yeah, it's not working out well for him. I'm surprised that Chaemiko is actually even pushing out. He should maybe just kick back and try and get his economy back together, but I think it might just be game already, because this is really bad for him, because Lin able to produce pretty good Wyvern army here, as well as a good number of Bad Riders in the air. Are we pumping out of 2 Bestiaries? We are indeed, so and Stronghold Tick is going into Fortress, so Chaemiko, yeah, this is not looking good for him.
We're under attack.
I believe I heard a sapper. I'm not even sure which one hired it, but oh, it is going to be Lin. He's not going to be using it for an offense. He's just going to play slowly, patiently. He might just be able to win this game if he pushes, which he is indeed going to be doing. The air units are going right after the peasants. I think we should just dominate the griffins there. 1 bat is going to go down. We still need 2 more for this clump, but yeah, more than enough bat riders, honestly, for Lin. Chaemiko needs to be really good in splitting his units, which is not going to be good enough. And we are down to 1 griffin for Chaemiko. His hero is also being CC chained here. Paladin's going to keep up the Archmage's health bar, but the Mountain King is looking very, very in danger. Never mind, full heal. Are we going to have another War Stomp? Yes, we do. That is a pretty devastating one. Still 1 griffin in the air. Elemental's trying its best to kill the Wyverns, but I don't think that's going to matter all too much. The Invent spares as well from the Wind Riders there, and that is going to be game. Chaemiko, despite having such a scary Griffin army early on, just the fact that Lin was able to cripple Chaemiko's economy, yeah, that was enough. And obviously 2-basing it as well. I'm so surprised an Orc player 2-based off against a human player, but yeah, that's just how it is. Maybe Chaemiko wasn't aggressive enough with his Griffins, or maybe he was too aggressive and didn't leave any for defense. Either than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys again next time.